I didn't realize that Drake came out with like a diss track where he kind of remixed the song Delilah. I remember being thoroughly creeped out by that song when it first came out. I think it came out right when I graduated from high school, so like 2006. There was a lyric that creeped me and my friends out. The lines that creeped me and my friends out was, 2 more years and you'll be done with school, and I'll be making history like I do. Here, I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Okay? So if you put that, you know, that, hey, I'm gonna make it big one day, and I'm gonna be a star playing, you know, like, I'm gonna make it big as a musician is basically what he's saying. And I'll be big, and in 2 years you'll be done with school, and then we can be together. I don't know, at first, to me, that sounds like an underage, that sounds like a gross relationship. That sounds like a PDF file. Grooming. And not having to do with dogs and cats, a child. So, the fact that Drake rapped over to a remix beat of this, what was he thinking? He was thinking like a PDF file. There is the PDF himself on stage singing it. I guess it can't get any more confirmed that this is something he came up with. This isn't like AI. No, he chose that. Like I said, a PDF would choose that song. I got this. I was so proud that YouTube gave me this. Look guys. I was one of the top 1% of listeners that listen to Kendrick.
We have a liftoff.
Bitches.
Quality, but if Tom Ford was a little bit softer and warmer, because some of Tom Ford's fragrances.
Look at this, guys. Here's Toddy out here live on the YouTube streets, creating camaraderie in her community. Look, everybody is talking and chatting to each other. She was saying hi and thanks for coming to Anastasia Beverly Hill, you know, that lady, the mother-daughter duo, whatever, the mother-daughter with the eyebrow company, yeah, whatever. Which I remember seeing Anastasia Beverly Hills on Oprah back in the early 2000s when she just did brows. That was crazy, but look at all this camaraderie, guys. Look at all this community. Wow, camaraderie, community. She's just trying to cultivate everything for her people. Hi. So I'm a mess because I've been sick. I know, I'm always coming on to my videos looking like a fucking mess, but I'm sick. I got sick, but it's not like a bad cold, to be honest. Usually I get sick, but I feel like this time, and I think the iron pills are helping me. So I gotta do some fucking editing, because I still haven't edited my birthday vlog. I'm behind on editing. I'm turning into a little girl. I'm turning into one of the little girls from Little Girls World. So, what's going on, guys? So the Delphi trial is starting this week. They've been doing jury selection. Weird ass trial. Everything, it is a closed trial. It is like, it reminds me of my trial. When I, which you guys all know, when I got hurt and I hurt my back, I got hurt in Walmart and I sued them and I lost that case. But I sued Walmart. They're a $1 billion company, so everything had to be closed. Like, I don't even know now if you can get some of the transcripts from my court case. And that's what this, like, when I see shit like that happening and it reminds me of my court case, I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? You know, because, like, everything is closed down with Delphi. It's like, we're not going to know anything until the trial's over. Like, we're just going to know what, you know, like, Hidden True Crime, that one, there's a lot of people that are going down to Delphi to, like, sit in on it. But Hidden True Crime, the couple that covered the Lori Davel, they're going to go sit in there and report back to us. Because it's been crazy. And then they were showing, remember the rune? Or the cast off? It just looked like blood cast off on the tree. And they're like, this is a rune. And I'm like, that is not a rune. In a post-Yellow Jackets world, we all know that's not a rune. It was like the defense for Richard Allen was sitting around, and he was sitting with his wife at home, or they were sitting with somebody at home watching TV, right? And they're watching Yellow Jackets. And he was just like watching, and he's like, oh shit, there's our defense right there. It was a cult. It was a cult. That's our defense. It's a cult. A rune. That was a rune. And I'm like, this isn't going to work. You have Yellow Jackets fans out here. We all know that's not a rune. That's not a rune. It was not a rune. Like, And then the dude supposedly confessed like 61 times in prison, which, this is the weird part about Richard Allen, is that he's being kept in a maximum, he was for a while, being kept in a maximum security prison while awaiting trial, which is something that does not happen. Usually it's like you stay in county, and then once you're convicted, you go to like wherever they assign you to based off of your sentencing or whatever. And they were, yeah, Noe, they sent him to a max prison where he was on, where he went crazy. I guess there was something that happened where once he got all of his discovery, this is how you know, like, he's fucked. He got all of his discovery, and after he got all the discovery for his case, you know, from the other side, it's called discovery. It's like, I had this in my thing where there's a part of before the trial called discovery where each side has to share everything they're going to present in court. And so anything you're going to present in court, the other side gets to see first. There's no surprise witness. There's no surprise this or that. There's no such thing. When everybody says surprise witness, no, there's not. There's no such thing. Everybody knows who's being called up. It might be a surprise to us as the public, but, you know, there's no such thing. It has to all be presented. So, there's no fuck shit. And then if they have something, like, they don't like something about the evidence or whatever, they can argue that with motions and shit like that, so. But Richard Allen got his discovery, and he starts freaking out and eating his legal papers, and he broke his iPad. And so they put him on, like, on a watch, right? You know what I'm talking about, a watch. And they gave him what they called inmate companions, or companion inmate. That's what it was called. Me and Patrick were tripping out on this. So he had a companion inmate who would sit there with him, and they would just write down notes. So if he said something, they would write it down. But, like, that's weird. A companion inmate? That sounds like something like, okay, like when you see inmates in certain prisons and they, like, give them kittens to bottle feed or, like, a puppy to raise and potty train and shit. That's what that reminds me of. Like, a companion inmate reminds me of, like, a dog. You know, like, you would give to an inmate and he trains the dog. And, you know, that sounds like another inmate. And it was watching him on, shouldn't that be someone's job? Don't people get paid to do that? So, oh, Dottie's still going over. I'm like, look over, and she's still, like, showing shit. Yeah, there's nothing on. Foodie's on some fuck shit again. Everybody was bored with Pretty Basic. We're gonna have to listen to that. Oh, and then it looks like the Menendez brothers might be getting out. Yeah, isn't that funny? It's like the prisoner to influencer pipeline. The prisoner to influencer pipeline. The schmurderer to influencer pipeline. Yeah! Like, I was like thinking, like, what are they gonna do when they get out? Are they gonna be influencers like Gypsy Rose? Like, right, Frank? Frank's sitting with me. But yeah, I just saw that and it's like, oh yeah, the Menendez brothers might be getting out. And I'm like, are they gonna do the Gypsy Rose thing? So what? Yeah. So yeah. I'm just gonna be resting while trying to get some shit together. Trying to get some editing done. I don't know. I just thought maybe vlogging would help me get on top of my shit. Like, you know, last year during Vlogmas I was sick and I was still vlogging, so I just figured it'd make me feel a little better than just sitting here and watching the YouTubes by myself all day. With Frank. Right, Frank? Yeah. Yeah, so. See my makeshift bed? I've been sleeping out here. I know I sleep in the living room sometimes, but I just figured, like, I have been sleeping in the bed, but I wanted to sleep out here because I didn't want to get Patrick sick, so, and I like sleeping on the floor, so I was like, Patrick, I'm gonna sleep out here. Which, we got new pillows from Amazon. We got bamboo pillows from Amazon. I love bamboo pillows. I love bamboo pillows because they're firm. I feel like there's some firmness, but I love bamboo pillows. So we got some bamboo pillows. I know they can be kind of pricey, but we got some bamboo pillows from Amazon. I've been sleeping so good. Oh my god, I was like, I love my bamboo pillows. So yeah. Another day in the life. Cheers, guys. Hello. So it's later tonight. I got my vlog up, took a shower, did my hair. So I guess I'm having what Foodie Beauty would call a girl dinner. My mom did this, and I was like, that's a good idea. So I took instant mashed potatoes, and I put some Progresso chicken noodle soup, a little bit on top, microwaved it up, and then I hit it with some Sargento sharp cheddar cheese, microwaved it, boom, girl dinner. So, I know it doesn't look good, but whatever, so I thought I'd update you. There's not a lot going on. Let's sit here and chat. Patrick's at the hockey game. We miss my friends, but that's okay. Let's see what's on the YouTubes together. So, the Delphi trial starts Friday, apparently. Friday. I thought it was going to start Thursday, but it's like, why not just wait till next week to start it? I guess usually the first day of a trial is just like opening statements and shit. So they probably figured we'll just get all the paperwork done on Friday, or all the opening shit, and then we'll be ready to go with expert witnesses on Monday. So probably what that's about, is get it started Friday, and then we'll come back next week fresh with expert witnesses and testimony and that crap. But yeah, so opening statements are really interesting because that's when the attorney gets to basically say whatever the fuck they want, you know, to the jury. You know, they kind of get to tell like their story or their interpretation of the facts and what happened, how they're gonna twist it to win in court. Because in America, if you haven't already noticed, in court, it's not about what the truth is, it's about who wins. If you have more money or smart attorneys or access to where you can get a bunch of expert witnesses to testify on your behalf, you get shit like that one boy who wasn't convicted because he suffered from being too affluent. Remember that? Or the one boy who was too cute to go to prison. Yeah, you get shit like bullshit like that. So, I was gonna watch Mudahar, some ordinary gamer. He's talking about how TikTok has a serious problem with exploiting kids on like live streams and why the government wants to get rid of, yeah, they want to get rid of TikTok for sure. So, what's going on? Who's live? So crazy the Menendez brothers getting out. Like, I'm telling you, the inmate to influencer pipeline is a real ass thing. They're gonna get out and they're gonna be celebrities. Just like Gypsy. Is that not crazy? And they had their little old great aunt up there who's 92 talking. That was crazy. Yeah, not a lot going on. Not a lot going on. Just people talking about Delphi and how that's getting ready. Different trials. Just stuff. I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm gonna look for some shit to watch. Maybe we'll catch up later, or we'll catch up in the morning. Focus camera. I don't know, but I'm sorry. I am feeling better, so that's good. So yeah. Maybe I'll listen to more PB. I didn't listen to PB, so maybe I'll listen to more of that. And we're talking about PCOS and stuff, and it's like, again, guys, again.
They become very interested in digging, and certain people are digging, and they're not the kinds of people that you want digging.
Oh, we know those Kiwi farmers digging.
Get it right.
They love to dig over at the farms. We know a couple people, well, I know 2 people, IRL, that found out, that effed around and found out with the farms. So yeah, I know, it's DC Media Girl, which is an old woman. Every time she mentions the 80s, take a shot, you'll have alcohol poisoning, Alicia, at the end. Yes, you will. I know you're watching, girl. Yeah, this is DC. I used to like her, but then she got with Negs, and, okay, like, I don't like Negs. Drama aside or whatever, I don't like him. He's boring to me, okay? And then when she got with him, I know, look at her smile. It got more boring. This lady is super interesting. She used to work for Fox News, so she's a self-proclaimed liberal. Helped with, when AIDS became a thing, helped with the AIDS quilt and all that. Goes to work for Fox News because she needs the benefits. And then, when shit hits the fan at Fox News, comes out with Bernie Sanders and does a documentary called Outfoxed. But then later on goes to say, yeah, Bernie was a great guy and all, but I didn't vote for him. Yeah, we were buddies and we did that documentary together, but I still didn't vote for him. Why the fuck do we need to know that you didn't vote for your buddy Bernie when you were in the Outfoxed documentary with him? Like, what? This woman's crazy. She's crazy to listen to. So, like I said, I go around and I listen to everybody because I want to know what's going on because I love gossip. Hi, welcome to the next day. Oh, my mommy's home today so she can rest. So we're good for we have our family reunion thing this weekend. So, yes, our family reunion. So, it's more like a family friends reunion thing. It's gonna be a blast, so we're resting for that today. So I just thought I'd turn this on and start vlogging. I thought that was interesting. So yeah, there's some weird ass allegations in Gore World, which those could be over in little girls' world someday too. Like, I'm telling you, after talking to a advertising dude about atmosphere modeling. I was calling it atmospheric modeling. It sounds like weather. No, atmosphere modeling. And how that... Jesus Christ. Yeah, we need to get with him again, so... Because, like, I feel like I blew that because, like, wanted to talk to him about, like, advertising stuff, which he touched on, but I was just so mind blown when he was like, dude, she was like, they had her there for the men. Just Alicia was brought there for the men's, not the cars, to sell to her subscribers. It's weird. Anyways, so I'm waiting for Basically Unfiltered to still come out. They haven't put that out yet. Listening to this drama, trying to get with it for the day. I know it's like 2:30. I've just been kind of resting today. You know, I slept late and then got up and just been resting, and then my mom was home. I made that again, what I did last night for lunch. I did the mashed potatoes, the instant mashed potatoes, with some Progresso chicken noodle soup on top. And then hit it with sharp cheddar cheese. Now, you could probably do that with vegetable soup. So if you're not a chicken person, you could probably do that with vegetable soup. And so it's like vegetarian, and you could hit it with the cheese. Boom. So it's like instant mashed potatoes. You put your soup on top. So you make your I made the mashed potatoes. And then I put like, you know, a couple spoonfuls of the soup on top with the liquid, whatever. And then I hit it with the cheese and then nuked it for like 30 seconds and got the cheese melted. It was really freaking good. It's really good. I think too it helps because usually soup from a can is like saltier because it's canned. Even though like the Progresso, it says low sodium, you know, there's still sodium in it. Like, it's canned, right? We're human beings. When we process shit, we have to put salt in it, right? So, what else is going on? YouTube streams. Delphi starts tomorrow. Ooh. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better. It is that time of the month that started. I know. Unlucky me, but I'm feeling good. And then, like, tomorrow I take my iron pill, so. Yeah. There's not a lot going on. I like to hit the live, though. See what's going on. Day 4 of the Quentin trial. Yeah. Foodie was live earlier. I think Girl World's about to explode. Thank God we have Little Girls World, right? Oh, I know what I want to show you guys. I was watching the end of one of Remy's vlogs. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Here she is in the seal position. Just like our girl Foodie. I'm like, Patrick, look at this. And he's like, oh my God. I'm like, she's in the seal position, just like Foodie, and she's eating. And there's the dog, just like the cat is usually around Foodie. But this is more aesthetically pleasing. This is prettier to look at than Foodie. I was like, don't you like Little Girls World better, Patrick? Isn't it more aesthetically pleasing? You know, at least Remy's house is clean. And it's cute to look at. See, like, come over to Little Girls World when you get tired of Girls World. It's a lot pretty. It's more aesthetically pleasing over here. I'll tell you so. I just thought I should start vlogging. I know I should start editing this vlog, but I'm just kind of like, I'm still not feeling 100%. But I'm doing okay. I got coffee. We got YouTube. Oh, I did get my vlog up yesterday. I did get my vlog up, so. I think I told you that. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm just. Nah. It's one of those days, I guess. Nah. Hey! But the weather is cooling off. I almost forgot to tell you. We're in the 80s, guys. It says 90s. Low 90s next week, but we're in the 80s. Saturday, high as 80. I told you winter was coming. I told you bad winter is coming. And my body could feel it too with the aches and stuff. I told you guys last few weeks that I could tell. Fall was coming, that the weather was changing, you know. You guys should really go over, and maybe I'll link it on my community tab again, Farmer's Almanac. And then they talk about all the little things they look at around them that helps them kind of like formulate the plan for the future, you know? It's not just one formula, it's like multiple, and they show how, like, you know, certain animals or have certain behaviors when, you know, weather starts to change this way, and it's kind of how I tell what's going on around the world and what's going to be happening. You know, I got those psychic powers, right? I'm watching something, and I'm gonna link it for you. I didn't realize, okay, because he had lost, okay? At this point, I'm talking about Drake and Kendrick. You know, I love to talk about how Drake lost. He's a loser, okay? And King Kendrick is, well, we know how that goes. So, I didn't realize. Let me put you somewhere. Oh, that's empty. I was drinking a soda, a full sugar soda. Look, we're already ready for Christmas. I've had that hat out all year. So, I'm going to link this if I remember. And it's Kendrick versus Drake, the movie. Right? And I'm watching it. Because the other day I got a badge on here. I showed it to you guys, right? It's actually really proud. I put it on my community tab. Where is it? Where is my badge? I got this. I was so proud that YouTube gave me this. Look, guys. I was one of the top 1% of listeners that listen to King Kendrick. So, out of everybody on YouTube Music, I was in the top 1% of Kendrick fans. Which is interesting, right? Because, like, I go, Patrick, okay, first of all, is everybody on Spotify? I'm sure. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, I know I listen to a lot of Kendrick. I get it. But I just thought there would have been, you know, I'm a middle-aged white woman. You see? But then again, I mean, uninfluenced villain mode, so maybe that's it, you know? Shared similar experiences. Yeah. Anyways, calling out people, but, so yeah, I was watching this. I didn't realize that Drake came out with, like, a diss track, where he kind of remixed the song Delilah. Do you remember that song? Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York? Okay. I remember being thoroughly creeped out by that song when it first came out. I think it came out right when I graduated from high school, so like 2006. When did that song come out? Okay. And the lore of the song is, hey there, Delilah. We're going to do a little music lesson. Yeah, it's by Plain White Tees. And the song came out 2006, okay? Hey there, Delilah song, right? In May of 2006. And in it, the song is about, this guy had a crush on a girl he went to school with or something, or high school, and she moved away to New York and went to college, and it was just like a song, a one-off song, you know, about her. But it went hit, right? He wrote it about some girl he had a crush on and about, like, what if, right? But he kind of morphed the song into more like of a, you know, about a relationship, about a girlfriend, a long-distance relationship, yada, 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 right? Well, in it, there's a song, there's a line, where are the lyrics? So I get it right. There was a lyric that creeped me and my friends out, because if you listen to the song, it sounds just like a, you know, like a love story, like two people who are in a distant relationship and they wish they could be together. Well, in one part of the song, where is this at? Where are the lyrics? No, not the meaning, the lyrics. Okay, here it is. Hey there, Delilah. You be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school. And I'll be making history like I do. You'll know it's all because of you. We can do whatever we want to do. Hey there, Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Okay? The lines that creeped me and my friends out was 2 more years and you'll be done with school. And I'll be making history like I do. Like, and in part of it, he makes it sound like he's like, let me see. He's writing the song for Delilah so she can listen to it while she's like, you know, gone and, you know, missing him. She can listen to the song he wrote for her, blah, 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 right? That kind of thing, right? Okay, here. I know times are getting hard, but just believe me, girl, someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Okay? So if you put that, you know, that, hey, I'm gonna make it big one day, and I'm gonna be a star playing, you know, like, I'm gonna make it big as a musician is basically what he's saying. And I'll be big, and in 2 years you'll be done with school, and then we can be together. I don't know, at first, to me, that sounds like an underage, that sounds like a gross relationship. That sounds like a PDF file. Grooming and not having to do with dogs and cats, a child. And, oh, don't worry, and like, they're like a wannabe musician. Like, in my head with my friends, when we heard this song, I always thought, this is such a weird song. It sounds like an older dude who thinks he's gonna make it big as a musician, and he's grooming, not a dog, not a cat, a child, underage. And look, when 2 years, when you're old enough, when you're 18, and I can't get in trouble by the law, I'll be famous, and you'll be out of your parents' house, and I won't be able to get arrested. And we could be together. That is gross. That's what I heard when I heard Hey There, Delilah. That song. It just sounded like a PDF file song. It does. It sounds like a PDF file song. Now, Plain White Tees, they said it's about someone they knew, I think in high school, and she went away to college and he had a crush on her or something. I don't know. And later on, like, they would have her come to, like, certain music events with them when they first hit it big. But even that, I still hear this song, and that's what I thought about. Especially the line, in 2 years when you're done with school. Because it didn't say, in 2 years when you graduate from college. In 2 years when you have your bachelor's degree in psychology, or your bachelor's in music, or whatever. Or 2 years when you graduate from Juilliard. We could be together. No, it just says school. It doesn't say university, uni. They could have said uni or college. But no, they say school. And in my head, when I hear people say school and just say school, I think of, like, you know, like school-age children. I don't think of college or upper education. I don't think of a university. When I think of school, I think of, like, elementary schools, a high school, not a college, not a university. We don't call those are schools, but we don't call a university school. You know what I mean? So, the fact that Drake rapped over to a remix beat of this, what was he thinking? He was thinking like a PDF file. A PDF file would have loved that shit. Think about that. A PDF file would have roamed. PDF files, they're gross human beings. And when I've you know me, I listen to a lot of dark stuff on YouTube. A lot of, like, dark psychology and stuff. Because sometimes I feel like if we just bury our heads in the sand and we don't fathom the evil that is in the world, we can't protect ourselves from it. When we don't confront evil and shit like that. Sorry, Patrick's gonna be calling and I looked over and I'm like, I better have that. You know, when we don't confront evil and stuff, we just let it keep going. It's like if you have a leak in your roof or whatever. And yeah, you might have had like some rain, but not enough to, like, you know, the leak's not going to get too bad. But if you let that go for so long, that's going to fuck your roof up. And you could get black mold in your house. And that could make you sick. And then you're getting sick. See? You see what I mean? So, yeah. Drake using that song and rap. I didn't realize that because, like, fucking loser. Like, remember, before Drake went down to Compton and he was appropriating from my community, Wheelchair Jimmy, Drake acts like sometimes he was actually in that fucking wheelchair. He acts like because he played Wheelchair Jimmy, that was in Patrick's calling. But yeah, he acts like he was one of us and he's not. So, I'm gonna go. We'll catch up. Got off the phone with Patrick. Wanted to finish my thought. That song, a PDF file would like that song. Those sick, that's how they think. They will romanticize those sick things in their head and try to make them okay by making songs, or we get shit like Lolita stories, or we get shit like, you know, all the, like, we've seen how crappy, like, media was, like, in the 70s and 80s, like, what is it, Blue Lagoon and all that crap. You know, Brooke Shields. So, they do that. They will try to make it, wrap it, and try to make it look like something it's not. Kind of like, God, who was the director in the 70s? 70s? His wife was murdered, too, by the Mansons. Damn it, why can't I remember his name? I know. Which is such a weird thing. You probably were screaming it at the camera. Roman Polanski. So Roman Polanski, because they tried to, when this case came out with Roman Polanski and this girl, they tried to make it look like she was like, oh, she was just being a little hussy, and, you know, even though she was a teenager, she knew what she was doing, going over there and da-da-da-da-da, and, like, she was doing this to get famous and, you know, conniving and stuff when she was a child. And they, you know, made it look like they tried to, like, doctor it up and make it look like something it freaking wasn't. So, I mean, that's what I think of, you know, is like how back in the 70s and stuff, they would try to make these things look different and try to romanticize this. Or, you know, you'd see groupies, you know, and they're all minors with these, like, older, these musicians who are in their mid to late 20s, 30s. And they're minors. And we've seen this, like, we even saw this, like, the Warped Tour, you know, with, I forget the guy who's with Jeffree Star and that gross guy and stuff. Like, so this shit still continues on. And they'll try to make it look like something it's not. Like, Drake just like, oh, look, see, I'm just giving her a car and she's giving me a hug. And, you know, and I'm just like taking these girls shopping in my music video. And I'm just bringing a girl up on stage and serenading her and giving her the full concert experience, because it's going to make her feel special to have Drake sing to her on stage. Yeah, because minors are easily manipulated because they're not fully developed. So, of course, he's going to understand that, like, if I give this girl a little attention from Drake, look, see, like, I'm the right kind of man to show these girls how they should really be treated. I can see Drake being like that. That kind of disgusting mofo. The one who thinks that I'm going to teach these girls how they should be treated. When really, he's the one that's treating them like garbage. We need to protect these girls from people, from disgusting garbage like Drake. I did not realize he used Hey There Delilah as that song. As like a... I'm going to have to go listen to that. He really did that. He really did that. I'm going to have to go find that and listen to it, because they're just playing a clip, but I'm like, wait, what? He really did that. You showed your cards, sir. You're not even a sir. Hey, shit. Hey, piece of shit. You showed your cards from Toronto. I wonder if they're going to do something about that goddamn fence of his, too. Because that pops up every once in a while. Is I get recommended news stuff about how his fence over there was out of ordinance. And, like, what's that about? I think the city of Toronto needs to do something about Drake. This shit is real. I'm sorry. I can't. A PDF file would choose this song. What is this? Someone has an animated version, but I'm like, what? What is this? Is this real? This is real. Oh my God, this is him singing it? Oh my damn. There is the PDF himself on stage singing it. I guess it can't get any more confirmed that this is something he came up with. This isn't like AI. No, he chose that. Like I said, a PDF would choose that song. Kendrick. King Kendrick. You know what to do. Because this shit's not acceptable. What the fuck? Wow. And you thought someone wasn't gonna fucking figure that out? You didn't think that someone wasn't gonna notice Drake? Or connect the dots? You can shape the stories how you want. I ain't fucking slow.
He has managed to embarrass himself again, and this time arguably in the worst way we have ever seen from him, because as he appears on the line, Drake has never sounded more lost and confused on majority of this thing, because Drake's vocal work, which is laughable, to the way he's so unnatural.
I don't know what's confusing about you're not like us. What is confusing about that, Drake? You're not like us. You're a PDF file. And for some reason, you don't get it because you're sick in the head, okay? Stay home. Stay inside. So, yeah. I got a lot of this edited. I know this is like a whole Kendrick versus Drake. Sounds like Desert Mermaid's late to the party, but really, this is a party we need to keep going because this is not okay that we have people like this out here coming for our children. So yeah, and ruining songs like Gwan Delilah, which was already creepy already. Like, let's be real. So. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know how much I'm gonna vlog the next few days because I'm busy tomorrow with the family thing and stuff. But I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. Right? We always make it work, right? So I hope you guys have fun doing whatever you're gonna do. Be safe. I love you, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Mwah!